Some of these damn ducks are trying to walk up the damn stairs and shit. What's up with it, YouTube? It's feeling nice outside. Huh? Hey, Miss Wanda, how you doing? It's a nice breeze outside. It's nice out here today. How's everything going with you today on this Monday, Miss Wanda? Hopefully everything is well. Blessings to see you on this chat. I've been live too for some reason. I think because I'm using a third party app when I be gaming. I be gaming on here a little bit, and every time I'm gaming, people tend not to see me live. I don't understand. Like I do get a couple people in here, but it ain't like it's not the same as me going vertical. So when I go live, people don't see my lives. I'm starting to like not understand why people still don't see the lives. Like if you subscribe to the channel, you still should see the live. You know what I mean? So it's kind of weird. Even if you don't people don't mess with gaming content, it's cool. It's just people don't be seeing me live. You know, that'd be a little weird to me. YouTube be on that weirdo shit sometimes. But it's all good though. I mess with the gaming content because I'm trying to figure out ways to keep people entertained. You know what I mean? You gotta, to get watch hours, you gotta keep people viewing your page. You gotta keep an audience. So I game sometimes because I be playing my little Street Fighter or something like that. You feel me? I got a couple other games I fuck with though, but I ain't gonna be downloading hella games on my damn phone. I already got like 9, 10 games on my damn phone. These ducks is tripping today. Like they tripping today. These ducks is kind of like bugging. Sometimes I don't be trusting these ducks. And some of these ducks is different. Like some of them got like attitudes, and some of them don't get it twisted. Some of these ducks ain't scared to walk up on people. Yeah, some of these ducks will walk up on you and shit on everything. Yeah, but I was just, I just came on here for a hot second. I just wanted to see that what was the reason why people don't see my lives. So, I get 12 people watching, people ain't hitting the like button like they supposed to and shit, like a lot of buster ass shit. You feel me? The thing is, I be getting views. It's just people ain't hitting that like button. I ain't getting enough of my real people to pop up inside the chat. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what kind of content I'm putting out. So I'm wondering because I'm like, out of a lot of people, I really be trying to put like real content out. What up with it, Oz? What's up with it? What's going on, Oz? You know what I mean? I've been seeing you around a lot, a couple of different pages now. You know what I mean? Back on this vertical. So like I said, I've been fucking with my gaming, my like little phone. I learned how to like stream my phone games into like the YouTube channel. But when I do that shit, cause I'm using that Prism, whatever the fuck that app called, and I guess this is like a StreamYard app kind of. When I go live, people just don't see that I'm live. You feel me? I might get like 4 or 5 people pop up in the room or some shit like that, but it ain't nothing crazy. So, I'm just trying to figure out ways to keep people entertained now so I can kind of get these watch hours. That's why I got the chance. Like, I might be doing some Lyft and Uber shit, Uber Eats, whatever. I might start doing that part time. So maybe I'll record that shit a little bit. But, then again, like sometimes I don't like people knowing exactly what I'm doing and where I'm at, shit like that. You feel me? It's kind of giving people too much insight of what I'm doing. But, it might be good content. So maybe I might do some of my, trips and shit. You know what I mean? I see how that shit goes. I see how that shit goes. Fact, sometimes it doesn't send out the notification people have told me. Yeah, it's definitely not. And I know for sure, like when I'm not like on this vertical shit, but I'm not using this, and I'm like trying to stream. If I'm like playing a game or whatever, I can stream something else, whatever. It don't tend to bring like an audience of people. And I got different ideas too of things I want to do, but I'm like, if it ain't gonna bring an audience of people to stay here, what's the point? Like. But I'm still, I fuck with my games. This water's starting to smell because it looks like it's about to rain. And sometimes this water be smelling like salt water or something. I don't know. But sometimes this water be looking good though. But I don't know. Sometimes that it don't smell right. That's why I'll never eat the fish out this damn water. For real. A lot of people be fishing out here too. I'm like, y'all really eat this damn water out here? I mean, y'all definitely eat the fish out this water. Like, I couldn't do that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. But I guess anywhere you go, the water gonna smell like that. So I guess it is what it is. You feel me? Yeah, but I've been looking at just like different content to. I've been seeing like when if you just scroll up, right? You just scroll up to different pages. You see people doing a lot of weird shit, and it's funny that people end up just watching weird shit. Like they'll see you, they'll watch you dig up your nose for a whole live and just watch it, or people be sleep on lives. I still don't understand that people are sleeping on the lives. Hold kids be acting crazy. Start adding hashtags to your life before you start it in the description. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So, you know what it is? I think it's a piece of that. And with this page, like I said, this used to be my sport page. So I keep telling people like I might have made a mistake when I switched. I should have just started a whole new page. You know, this was always my backup page, but this used to be a sport page, and then I switched the sport page to this page. So ever since I did it, you know how YouTube is. YouTube is more like okay, you gotta it has to know the niche of it. So if I would have just started off like, okay, this is an open topic platform, I think the platform would have grew. But since YouTube is like, okay, this used to be your sport page, and then you switch the shit. Um, you know, I just switched the whole kind of content I put out. And the reason why I switched the content because at one time I was getting a lot of females coming in here, a lot of women were coming in here that they didn't know shit about sports. You feel me? So I'm like, you know what? Let me just switch this page, and nobody knows about sports on this bitch. And I told myself that, you know, I am going to be starting another sport page, but it's not going to just be with me. It's going to be with me and two other people. That we're going to do a podcast, like a real sport podcast. We're going to get that shit started before football season. And the people who do the weird ish get paid the most. Yeah, I've been noticing that shit. Like there's like I forgot what it is. There's like a page that I've been watching, right? I swear be having like 15,000, about 1,500 people watching him every day. And all he does is like he got like a fake ear. And then he all he does is like take out like fake ear wax. That's all he does the whole live. Like he does like a bunch of weird shit like that. I'm like, bro, I need to figure out how to I'm about to get me a couple of little gadgets to fuck with. I'm like, that's what people like. People like that weird shit. Like real talk, people just rather watch that weird shit, like all that like drama stuff and all them pages. I feel like them pages are like where YouTube are done. People like you get more views when you just doing random shit that people like, what is he doing? Why is he doing that? You know, those kind of pages people watch. I'm about to fucking buy me like some crazy shit, like shit that people don't think I would do, and just like put the camera on that shit. And I've been trying to figure out like what the fuck can I do? I'm about to copy somebody's shit on some real shit. I'm about to copy one of these weirdo pages because these niggas ain't weirdos. They actually smart. We think they weirdos when you go to their page. Like I've been on somebody's page and he was talking about the devil. I mean, I don't fuck with none of that shit though, but he had hella people watching him just because he was saying, I talk about the devil, I do this. I'm like, bro, he got like 2,000 people in his chat. So I'm like, even though he could just be trolling. I'm like, bro, he making hella money just trolling, like just on some funny shit. I'm like, bro, I'm about to do that shit on this page, like a little bit in my gaming. I'll do a little bit of these lives and shit like that. But I'm about to start trying to figure out like some shit that keep people eyes glued to the shit. Like what the fuck you doing that? Like, what is that? Like I want to find like some weird shit. Like it's like if I have like where I'm at, like a duck, right? If the duck was doing some stupid shit, and I could just record this duck doing stupid shit every day, people will watch that shit. The bots are here to influence YouTubers. Also, gaslight. Yeah, but I'm trying to figure that shit out with the bots too. Like I wish I had a bunch of bots. I don't know if them shits count as views, but I'll be seeing a lot of people get bots. I'll be seeing a lot of people just watching weird shit, like watching weird content. Like I said, somebody would if I could just keep this on this duck like for a good 2 hours, people would just watch that shit. The bots encourage YouTubers to make videos, their image, and the piece of the percentages. Hey shit, then I need to get some bots then, right? Yo, 4938. I need to get some damn bots or something. For real. Like see, people doing something out here in these YouTube streets. Like I keep saying, like and pages like that stay monetized too on some real shit because they just doing weird shit. They're not doing that against YouTube guidelines. They just doing weird shit to keep your eyes. So I'm about to start like getting some weird toys and you know some weird shit like whatever. People just like weird shit, and then you have bots that fight with each other and the songs for people. Shit, shit. They just put me on game of how you get them bots influence. Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's what I'm trying to say. That shit, like And that, you know what, you might be 100% right too, because I feel like I don't know, people pay to get the bots, but like I feel like when people see a bunch of people in your chat, even if they bots, it will bring real, like you're right, it'll bring a real audience of people to your chat. That's exactly what people might be doing. When people be having like 2,000 people in their chat, I'm like, how the fuck they got 2,000 people in their chat? Like, what are they doing? I mean, I'd be happy with a good like 25, 30 people in my chat consistently. I'd be straight with that. That would definitely help me get the page monetized. I just been thinking of shit like that. Like me, like I've been gaming, so I've been doing like real kind of content on this page. I've been like I'm trying to see how I could do TikTok and Twitch, and Kick. So I've been streaming on them a little bit, but I don't really stream. I'm just trying to fuck with this YouTube shit though. But I do be getting some viewers on Kick. I'm doing the Kick though, but some people do be fucking with me on Kick now, which is cool. Um, I'm trying to see how I can do that on like the office people walking around for some reason. Trying to see how I can do that shit on Instagram. Like everyone wants in the well, if they have two real people and a couple of bots to follow behind and more people. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yep. Yo, having bots do work. People don't think it does, but having bots, like you said, having bots do help the page. So I'm more thinking like, okay, when I do be streaming and put try like what I consider like content out, like where you're doing something entertainment. I feel like gaming is a part of entertainment. So if I'm gaming, I'm wondering why people just don't see the lives. Even if you subscribe to my channel, if you got the notification bells on, even if I'm not doing a vertical, whatever, you should be able to see my lives. You should be able to be okay. Jersey Rich is gaming, I'm gonna come just hit that like button. Hitting that like button might push people that really like gaming to the platform. So, and then there's also too like the people that I gave mod sticks to, right? And I know everybody's on different timing, but like people just don't come to my page enough like they do other people's pages. And then sometimes it's just about hitting the like button. Like I be in people's chats and they be having like the same 15 people in their chat. I'm like, damn, how come I can't have the same 15 people? I can have a conversation. I can play music. I could do that shit, even though music don't really help you get monetized. But I'm just trying to get to the bottom of YouTube now. Like, well, I'm like, all right, like YouTube is fun, but I want to start making some money off this bitch. I don't give a fuck. It's $100 a month, whatever. Like I need to start making some money to make it make difference. So I ain't gonna have time for this shit that too much longer because I got all this shit I gotta do. But I do like being on live. I do like connecting with people. But after a while, I had to start making sense. You like, okay, I'm putting time into this shit. Like, what is it? The watch time and shit ain't adding up enough to me on this platform. You know what I mean? I ain't getting enough likes and shit, and you feel me? I feel like it don't add up to like what I do to other people's platforms. Like sometimes just hitting a like button, just popping up for like a good couple seconds helps the algorithm push your page to more people. And I feel like the people that I gave my sticks to they don't show support to this page enough. You know what I mean? It makes me actually want to take people's mod sticks away and start over again. I'm like, nigga, y'all don't support the page enough to have mod sticks on my page. I have like Jazz. There's a OGK. There's a few that really pop up to the page. I understand that everybody be on YouTube like that, which I understand. It's understandable, right? But like those that do be on YouTube that just don't come to my platform, it don't make sense no more. And I do get people that come here, people that's on stage. I can get people a good scenery, have good conversations, all that shit. Sometimes I play music. I got little other things I do. Sometimes I might work out on here. I haven't worked out on this page in a while though, but I do a little shit on this page. I've been streaming games. I got some other content that I see that I want to do on here, but yeah, I'm waiting to. I don't want to be investing money into this shit, and then like people still not popping up to the page and shit. Like, but I guess sometimes you gotta invest so people could be like, let's pop up. But what I do hate is like other people just go live. Other people can just go live and have like 20 people in their chat, even if it ain't for like the whole live. But like they have 20 good people in their chat that adds up to like a couple hundred views, a day. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to get to the bottom of some of the shit when they come to YouTube. Somebody finally gonna move in across the way and shit, bro. They've been out of that fucking place over there though for a minute, bro. They just now fixing it up so somebody can move in that bitch. Florida too getting lame too where I live at. A lot of people actually moving out of this part of Florida. A lot of people moving out this part of Florida now. A lot of people getting tired of Florida. A lot of people actually moving to Georgia, North Carolina. A lot of people actually people moving back up north. People that's young moving out of Florida because they ain't, the money is fucked up down here. You know what I mean? So a lot of people actually moving out of Florida now. Like, Florida ain't as popping as people might portray. Only people that portray that as popping is people that are retired. People that ain't retired ain't they don't look at Florida like old people look at it. It's not the same. Only old people think it's popping out here. This shit not popping out here no more like it used to be. Definitely not. Florida definitely not popping. It's just good weather down here, but other than that, this shit ain't popping like it used to be. Too many people came down here from after the pandemic, and that shit made it worse. The pandemic made Florida worse. There's too many people down here. It's almost like New York now, where there's too many people. The job market got worse. You feel me? The prices of everything going up. It's just like a little bit kind of ridiculous down here now. You know what I mean? Like I said, I come here with random, regular conversations like everybody else. I feel like I've been on YouTube a while where I don't have an exact audience like I'm supposed to. You feel me? I feel like I should have a better audience on this platform and shit, and I don't. I ain't somebody that be lying on YouTube, none of that shit. Nah, but it's like, damn, like, if I support y'all, support my page too. Shit, hit that like button or come back and hit that like button. Some people, y'all could come back and hit that like button too. For you, if you miss my live, you know how many lives I miss, and I go back and hit that like button. Like, I'm like, oh shit, so and so was live. I'm gonna go back and hit that like button. I do that with so many pages, but I know people just don't come back lately. Hey, Jersey Rich, were you live? Or go back to an old live of mine and go hit the like button. Like, where's the real support at to some of these people? Like, so I'm starting to look at that. Like, y'all, people don't fuck with my page, and I don't feel like my page is that boring. Like, nigga, I gave motherfuckers good scenery, good conversations. I be gaming. I got other things that I'm gonna be doing to the page that make it fun. But it's just like, you know what I mean, it's not gonna bring motherfuckers to this page or not. Like, for real. I feel like my page is better than listening to somebody just argue on the fucking app. But some people just like listen to people argue. I'm like, nigga, I listen to that shit my whole life. People arguing. I don't want to listen to people argue on this fucking app. People that don't know each other. Listen to 20 people, 20, 30 people in the chat. Just listen to somebody fucking argue. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. People just want to listen to dumbass shit. I can see if you got a good message and shit. People don't even got a good message. Just listen to somebody argue and shit on this bitch. So, shit, lame. Nah, man. Ain't nobody ain't too many platforms that can show you motherfuckers ducks and shit like swimming and all that shit. Like even just me being outside is content for real, for real. Like how to get my other phone. Hold on, man. Man. Oh, these kids make mad noise, but sometimes I can't wait for them to go back to school because they'll be a little bit better. Hold on real fast, y'all. Real life bullshit, man. Fuck people, y'all. People be fake as hell, boy, I swear. Let's see, Sway Universe. Sway's Universe. Why this shit don't pop up like that? Why does it say Sway's Universe? Let's see. This interview right here. Where the fuck is Sway's Universe at, bro? Like, 3 days ago. We're humble. Trying to look at this Sway Universe shit real fast. Why shit don't pop up? Yeah, YouTube is goofy, y'all. YouTube be a little goofy, y'all. Hold on. YouTube be a little ass goofy. Yeah, this one with what's his name? Humble J, the guy that walked from uh Pennsylvania all the way to New York. I mean, all the way to California, bro. Like his shit. Hold on. Damn. Why is this shit like this for? Bro? Hold on, man. Shit. YouTube, bro. What the fuck? Why is this shit locked? That's what's up. Hit that like button, bro. Hit that like button for me. Maybe we can lock in on something. Hit that like button. You said Discord, all that shit. Okay, facts. Hit that like button. Tap in. Lucy, tap into the page. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Anybody would follow him on Twitch or TikTok, whatever. Humble J. Humble Zay. I mean, that's Humble J. Humble Zay. Yo, it took him like 4 months to walk from Philly to California, y'all. Shit's crazy.
like DM them. Yes. And when I got the response back, people are usually surprised that we DM them. Yeah. But when I got the response back from you, I was surprised. I was like, oh shit. Well, excuse me. I was like, wait, he hit me back.
He fucking likes and shit, boy.
He hit me back.
True shit. What?
I know. I'm trying. But you know, it was just a moment. You understand? And so, as Sway mentioned, like, not only are you a dream maker, but I understand when the Lord download something on your spirit, and we immediately begin to sometimes question how God, how, and I've often God has told me, I am your how. I am your how. You worrying about things that I have already taken care of. So when you mention adversity, if you don't mind sharing some of the adversity that you have gone through for all the people out there right now who's worried about their how. How did you get through those adversities taking this 3,000-mile faith walk?
Right. First, I want to say thank you, Heather, for having us here. Sway, you a legend, man. Oh,
for real,
you a legend. I appreciate you. Thank you, brother. It's an honor and a blessing just to be here.
Thank you.
First and foremost, definitely all praise to God.
Amen.
I feel like we live in a world where the devil is throwing blessings at us, the world is throwing blessings at us, and a lot of times we don't got time to really test God. We don't got time to test our faith to see like if God's still real. And I feel like this mission, I said, God, listen, at the end of the day, the best I'm gonna get out of this situation, I'm not really expecting nothing but just to get closer to you. And that was my mentality going into it. Because I feel like we be so like worried about
Yo,
work,
bro,
social
I
media,
give like
things like
credit to him, bro. Like, yo, like, hey, no way in hell I would even try to attempt to take a walk like that. Like, say it took him 100 and something days, couple months, right? Like 4 months about to walk. Even though like he took breaks in between, that's ridiculous. That is outstanding, y'all.
that we don't even understand. It's the same
Salute to
God
Humble J.
before. You know what I'm saying? And
Humble J.
just me going through everything I went through, even getting hit by a car, and it was like I'm from the city of Philadelphia. I was an entrepreneur, well-known entrepreneur in the city of Philadelphia. I had multiple clothing stores, and I hired the youth at a young age. And my city was laughing at me at first because they didn't really understand what I was doing. And just to jump to day 34 when I got hit by the car, it was like everywhere, like everywhere, like, and people publicly saw that. And I feel like God was working in a mysterious way just to show, like, listen, I'm gonna give you the glory at the end. So everything that I went through, when people was telling me to stop, even my family was worried. Said, no, just keep the faith because at the end of the day, if I get to this finish line, it's gonna be thousands of people that's faith gonna increase and they gonna want to know this God. And that was my mentality every single day, like going through everything that I went through. I'm talking about snakes in the desert, wildlife, police harassing me like every other day. You get what I'm saying? And it was live streamed the whole time, so it's like it's really like people really seeing from a different perspective. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that was like the biggest blessing. And just now looking back at it, like people always ask me, "Would you do it again?" And I said yes because it's so many people that's inspired.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the seed that's planted in these people that's watching. It's like sometimes you just need that seed planted to understand like you can get to any level in life. You
That's
just
a
gotta have the
fact.
mentality and just have the drive and don't give up.
I love this, man. Humble Zay is here. You can follow him at HMBL Zay. HMBL Zay. Zay, you had this idea. When did it first come to you? Like, and how did you develop it? What was it you wanted to accomplish?
So always working with the young people. Like I said, I had a clothing brand that was like a lot of young people wore in Philadelphia, and I always understood like why a lot of kids didn't reach their fullest potential or why I lost friends into the streets of Philadelphia. It's like I always, understood like yo, we all got like this type of greatness. Like coming from these type of environments, we just don't got the environment to help us win or the people around us to help us win. And long story short, 9 months ago, I had gotten into a real bad car accident. My friend was driving, and I had broke my shoulder. I had a fractured rib, and I had spines. And my spine, I had fractured bones, and I had to learn how to walk. This was like 9 months ago. So I'm in the hospital for like a month. So like I'm literally just super grateful to be able to walk after that accident. And I started thinking about our ancestors. I started thinking about a lot of stuff. Like my mind was on a different level, and I decided to do a walk in February for Black History Month. And I walked from Philadelphia to the Virginia Slave Trail. That's where like the slaves got dropped off at. And after that, I had took some kids to Disney World. When I came back, I took some kids from the city of Philadelphia to Disney World that never left the city. And when I seen the smiles on them kids' faces, I said, I gotta do something bigger. Like I gotta this for the moment, but how I'm gonna be able to impact and change their lives. And that's when I thought about going to across country to build this trade school. And
Humble University.
Humble University. And in Humble University, my vision is like, me, I was able to make a way for myself, like really fight, bro. Like fight to get where I'm at and build a name for myself and say no to the streets because that's what really pull you in. And I just wanted these kids to have the same opportunity and same mindset because it's all up here.
Yeah.
Like it's all up here, and a lot of kids don't get to reach that fullest potential. So I decided, we're gonna walk across the country. We're gonna bring awareness and let people know how serious I am. And then also, when this school get built one day, people like I feel like a lot of kids don't got a lot of good role models nowadays.
Yeah.
There's a lot of negativity. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I wanted to be that person, be like, yo, listen, you can still be cool and be
Humble,
positive.
humble
You can
Zay
still
right
be a
here,
leader
man.
and be
There's
positive.
humble Zay right
That's it.
now. He on the Sway show. This a couple of days ago though, but this humble Zay, this the guy that walked from Philly to California on foot. You know what I mean? Outstanding
But
content,
if
outstanding
I
man right
finish
here.
this, these kids gonna be able to say, yo, look, my founder was able to, walk across the country no matter what he went through. And that's a good role model to have. That's my mindset.
Humble Zay, you got Heather. Somebody get Heather some tissue. My gosh.
I'm sure you have been aware, but the reason why, my tears are here because I don't know if you realize that you were a balance in the midst of what's been going on with Nolan Wells. Like Sway and I speak about it
Rest
off
in peace to
camera
Nolan
and off
Wells.
mic because
Rest in peace to Nolan Wells, y'all. That's the kid that supposedly drowned or when his friends killed him. It's a whole conspiracy going on with that case right now too.
I'm not able to speak about that story. Emotionally, it bothers me so much.
Yeah.
But you were like
That's because we don't know what
a
really
bright
happened to
side
him. You know what I
in the
mean? It's a
time
fucking
when
mystery.
going on with Nolan Wells. I was like, keep going, young man, keep going. You know what I mean? So you brought a balance, and to see you here is just a joy. Like these are tears of joy. That I don't want. It's just tears of joy to see you here with so much going on in the world right now.
Appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Humble Zay. He raised nearly $2,000, but I'm $200,000. My bad.
Geez, come on, Sway.
Zay was like, nah,
that's your fishing money. Why you trying to reduce it?
My bad, Zay. I was thinking about my cut. No, but he raised $200,000 in this vision of building Humble University. But we know it takes way more than $200,000 to build a university. So
Hell
we
yeah.
want to invest in that.
Ask Dr. Umar. Ask Dr. Umar. He a good example of how long it take to build a school. Ask Dr. Umar.
Platform set up for people.
Yeah, so we got a GoFundMe link. And GoFundMe been working with us nice just to get that, message out there and what we trying to do. But we got GoFundMe link in my Instagram bio, my
Just.
bio, TikTok bio, everywhere.
Yeah, Just. I don't know if you was ever following this guy. This humble Zay right here. This the guy that walked from Philly to California on foot. He took breaks in between, but he walked there on foot. Took him like 100 something days, like 4 months. I was watching his live stream. I should have did more like content on him and shit like that. But it's his content though. But yeah, he did an outstanding walk. He trying to raise money to build a school. Like outstanding guy right here. Like some crazy shit.
GoFundMe. Okay, and go to Humble Zay, HMBLZAY.
Yes.
This country has such a checkered present. I would normally say past, but the way it felt in the past, the way we read about it in the past, it seemed like we have
outstanding, bro. Outstanding. Not too many people make that shit.
Equity, social.
And then you got to think about this too. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. He gonna talk about that too, like walking through wildlife and walking through racist areas. Like it's a lot of, it's not even like your heart too. Your heart can stop. You walking too, you could fucking pass out. Lucky he had people watching him. He had like a RV or something following him around. That's where he was sleeping at. But like walking on foot through the whole trip, he walked the whole thing and went live on the whole trip from Philly to California on foot. And there's somebody else that's doing it right now from New York to California. But his trip a little odd though. I'll get on him. Maybe I'll follow him and I'll keep y'all up to date with this other guy. But there's somebody else that's doing the exact trip, but he's doing it from like Brooklyn to California, and I just don't know what his reason is. I don't know if he's just copying Zay for content, but he's on the mission right now too. But he got other issues going on with him right now.
Parts of this country that we none of us often get a chance to see. And when you think about sundown towns, this is sound like a myth to people like us.
That shit's
Up that
real.
coastline, right? What's a sundown town? In 2026, there are still towns in this
Exactly.
country
Yes.
that when the sun goes down, black people better be in the house.
Black, Spanish, whatever.
Better
If
be
you
in the
ain't
house.
white, you better not bring
Anything
your ass
can happen,
outside, boy.
and the law ain't gonna stop it,
You won't come up
right?
missing. Come
How
up
many
missing.
sundown towns did you walk through, and what experiences did you have?
So I went through 4 sundown towns, and
Do you know the names of them?
not I went through so many counties, yeah, but I know it was Illinois, PA, I believe. Most of the time was in Illinois. It's like we was going through back to back to back in Illinois, and the experience was crazy. Like like I'm from Philadelphia, so like if you do experience racism, it's gonna be like hidden. You get what I'm saying? But a place like that, we actually was on stream, and when this happened, because we streamed the whole time, and a police officer had came, and they said they accused us of like the driver that was driving the RV. They accused us of like hitting something like simple, something like that, and he basically pulled us to the side, like, listen, they called on y'all and they said y'all it was two colored males that was on drugs. And just even that phrase right there,
Colored.
two colored males.
He's the cop said colored.
Yeah, it was on video.
Yeah,
It's on
okay.
video.
Two
It's on
colored.
my page.
Oh, I love streaming. That's when streaming is done right, right? This is when streaming is done
I
right.
never heard that term ever, like since like 1960s or something. Like
Yeah.
I never heard nobody.
And assumed and said y'all were on drugs.
Yeah, someone said we on drugs. I'm like, listen, I've been live streaming the whole time. Like we could run back the cameras. There was another situation where they said that I pulled the gun out on somebody.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, look, let's run the camera back. I'm on stream the whole time. He was like, no, I believe you, but it was a lot of harassment going on. And for me, like I just wanted, like I said, I wanted to have that mentality, just like, yo, we're gonna stay strong, we're gonna keep going. And I never knew that this type of stuff existed though.
Yeah,
for sure.
But you exposed it. This is when I think it's a lot of live streaming that happens. We stream live, everybody stream live, but it's very seldom that it's substantive like this. It's the substances that you was able to expose. It was educational.
Right.
This is an education for people to see directly what their country looks like, right? And you never even experienced that. People are probably blown away. I salute you for doing it, streaming it live. You mentioned also, but how did it affect you emotionally? You just kept going, or that could be draining.
Yeah, it was like in a moment I was upset.
Hold on. Because I actually want to look at the other guy. Like, there's a guy doing the trip right now. I forgot his fucking name. Oh, they bugging. They bugging for that. They had a Diddy on here. They bugging for that shit, boy. Some people be bugging. They be tripping. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see. Like I said, there's a guy. There's a guy. Is it this guy?
Yo, remember this is day 60 instantly.
New Zealand in the building. Salute. See this guy, he doing the same trip as he doing the same trip as humble Zay. Salute to New Zealand. Salute, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Salute, salute. This is the other guy right here. But he ain't live streaming it though, so it's hard to believe him. But he like at my book, I feel like he copying him and he not live streaming his whole trip. He not streaming the whole he not streaming it though. Like stream it, like he was doing it. Stream your whole trip, cause how we know you lying? How we know you not like driving halfway there and shit? Like for real. Everybody want to copy other people's content, which is cool though. But if you're gonna copy it, you're gonna have to do it right.
Not really animal farms like that, you know? Man, we out here, man.
I'm sure he's doing it though, but I'm like, yo, if you want to make content out there, you're gonna have to live stream that bitch.
The concrete and trees. Howard County. Word.
Creek right here.
Like he gonna have to live stream. Like he getting views, but he could do way more if he was live streaming it. He could do way more if he was live streaming this shit. Cause I'm gonna follow this process though. I'm gonna follow him, but like I don't see like nothing. Let me see. You got a GoFundMe. Should I start a GoFundMe for a crib in Cali? So what is his purpose? Like Humble Zay's purpose was a lot different than his. So it's hard for me to understand. Like if he's just doing it to copy another somebody that that did it. You know what I mean? Like that had the idea to do this. Because a lot of people like to take walks and runs and shit like that. He's doing okay 33K views. No, he's doing okay with views, but what's his mission to do it? Like he talk about look at his on his story. It says, should I start GoFundMe for a crib in Cali? Like his GoFundMe talk about him buying a crib in Cali. Like no, humble Zays wasn't like that. Humble Zay, he's trying to build a school. That's why he did the walk. So it's just like it's funny that he finished the walk and now you get somebody else that's trying to do the same walk. But what's his purpose of doing the walk? Is it just to buy a house? Is it to for him like I know at the end of the day it's to get money, it's for views, but his big mistake is he's not live streaming the whole thing. He's not live streaming the whole thing like Zay was. He's
It's
not.
day 49 and we on the grind. You already know.
Yeah, Brooklyn to San
Dog, I was
Francisco.
sleeping in Craig Park out here in Brazil, Indiana.
So I mean, he doing the walk, but like he ain't doing it the same way Humble Zay was doing it though. It's a big difference, y'all.
Some lady that work at the kitchen
And his
over
phone
here.
says, let me see what time it says.
This is some gravy. See, we out here in Clover, man. You know what I'm saying? Moving and grooving, baby. Starting at the gas station real quick. Thank you, boss. Yes, sir. Yeah. Nah, we out here though. We got to the depot. You feel me? Yeah, man. We got like another 5 hour walk before we hit the Terry Boat. Welcome to Sealyville. You know the vibes, King? Little old Sealyville. Water tower. You know we gotta make that Dollar General stop.
Hold on, y'all.
Freemasons out here.
Hell yeah, bro. Dead.
You know
You're
it's crappy when you got one
Freemasons is
back.
everywhere, buddy. Freemasons is everywhere, buddy. No FYE, bro. Freemasons is everywhere, buddy. Mhm.
Bro, that shit dead look like the tornadoes forming, gang. Look at that shit. Nah, see, and the cop had me walk out. Bro, no funny shit, bro. I'm dead not liking this game.
He
Look at this
wildin'.
shit moving right over my head. That shit right down there, like literally.
He wildin'.
Bro. Yeah, see? It started raining, gang. I'm chilling right here. It is day 49 and we on the day 48. We out here in the cornfield. Children of the corn. You heard?
He better be careful out there.
Even Hendricks County.
Gotta make sure our brother safe.
Almost at Brazil and Terre Haute. Look at this shit. Crossing the street. This shit about to turn into roadkill.
Man, that's a little bug.
This dog is dumb for me. This is barking at me running side to side.
Bruh. I don't know. He just trying to do the same thing as Humble J, y'all. I don't know, y'all. He trying to do the same shit as Humble J. I don't know. Hit that like button, y'all. I don't know, y'all.
Set.
Just the real
My
guy
only
that
thing
did the
I
walk.
always was constantly reminded, like,
Just the
you gotta
real
keep
guy. This
on
Humble
moving
J right here. This the
towards it.
real guy that did the
One thing
walk from
about me
Philly
benefited a lot of
to
people. I built like a
California on
family.
foot,
Yeah,
y'all.
you get what I'm saying, on TikTok and Twitch and stuff like that. Where it's like we
Look
got
at
people
that.
just tuned in. We
Three
praying for
thousand
each other.
miles,
We became
y'all.
friends like from this
Three
week. You know
thousand
what I mean? So
miles, y'all.
he really was like
Hold
holding
on,
it down
y'all.
for me, like keeping
Three
me
thousand
encouraged and things
miles
like that. Like, yo, we
from
gotta keep
Philly
on.
to
You know what I
LA,
mean?
y'all.
Like I
No
told him before, like
weapons,
my
y'all.
mentality was if we get to this finish line,
I ain't even doing
you
that
know,
walk.
that's gonna be the glory right there.
I love this, man. Humble Zay is here, man. I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about the wild animals.
Yeah, yeah, that was crazy.
That's the
Yo,
big thing
What
right
was
there.
the like most danger you felt you were in because of a wild animal?
I feel like I was going up the mountains, and mind you, I walked by myself, so it's like I'm in the mountains. I seen the moose.
You saw a moose?
I ain't fuck with no
Where
moose,
did
no
it
coyotes, no foxes.
I was where they at though.
I'm in Florida, so I
Colorado.
catch it all the time
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Snakes.
moose. I seen elk and coyotes.
Did they see you?
The coyotes did.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, coyotes. It was like this one morning. I woke up. It was like the whole
I
zoo
ain't
out
fuck with
there.
no
I
coyotes.
had to walk past the zoo. It's elk out there, coyotes, all. I'm like,
Actually, coyotes will actually run for you.
because I
People,
was doing like
coyotes like
backward.
dogs. Coyotes actually
Yeah.
run for
So,
you until you
but
corner that shit.
snakes every day.
Coyotes don't want
Snakes
no
was walking
sauce
around.
really, yo. Real talk.
What kind of snakes? Rattles?
Snakes, yeah. In the
Rattlers?
desert. Yeah, I was walking through the desert.
Did you get attacked by anything? Like you in the desert, maybe a scorpion?
No.
Protected.
Wow,
Covered.
Covered.
Wow, this
What
is
about
interesting.
Zay with and
That's
it's so
crazy, y'all.
exciting too.
Bless him,
How you
y'all.
doing,
Bless
Chase?
Hey,
him.
I'm doing well.
Bless
Salute
him.
to you for saying yes to this challenge, for conquering this challenge, for the sincerity that's in your heart throughout this challenge. It's really crazy because I have a good friend, Purcell Duggar, who's been on the show, and he's a running coach. And last year, he challenged himself to run from Los Angeles to New York as an advocate for heart disease prevention. And ironically, he ended up having challenges with his heart and had to get surgery, so he had to cut it off early. So it's beautiful seeing in a way that you kind of grab that baton.
Yeah.
I don't know, something about that with Heather talking about balance. But I want to know, you touched on the rattlesnakes, the harassment, etc., etc. But can you speak on some really sweet moments throughout your journey, maybe from random folks that you met, or even like the most gorgeous sights in nature that brought a new perspective to you?
Hands down, most beautiful experience was the Navajo Nation. It was like the Native Americans, like they treated me like family out there, and we was on their land for about I want to say 4 days, walking through there, and just to understand like the history behind it, and just under like not even knowing, like a lot of people don't even know, like they got their own government out there. You know what I'm saying? They running their own land, and just being able to just see from their perspective and hear from them and just see how nice they were. And a lot of people had like kind of like I want to say like they had this negative outlook on them, but like when I really got to meet them, it was like no, it's different, and I was able to shine some light. You get what I'm saying? To their nation. And that was like a beautiful set right there. And also, I'm Kathy Bingaman. Over the holiday, there was an attempted fraud attack. My personal banker, Mary Rose, just like I ain't gonna lie, like people was helping us every day, like pulling up water, dehydrated, whatever. Like a lot people played a part
I
of
seen a couple cops pull up on him
this
too, gave him a
journey. Like I
water and
wasn't
shit
able to
like
do it
that.
without them.
Watching him on live doing this.
So definitely shout out to them. And the most beautiful sight.
Out of him using this, let me get your camera. Him using like live stream to do that is outstanding because most people using stream to this nonsense now, just a bunch of nonsense, not no real entertainment, just a bunch of nonsense, and a lot of young people using streaming and going live just for nonsense. For him to use it to really motivate people to do something bigger in life is outstanding to him. Real talk, yo. Don't want to give him his flowers.
Definitely is in like Colorado, Arizona.
Yeah.
Like I saw some super beautiful sights for sure.
This is Humble Zay, man. I appreciate you making it here. I'm gonna take a call, but he's promoting the last mile. This is the official finish line celebration that's taking place Saturday, right?
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday. This Saturday, if you're in the surrounding area, if you want to fly into town for Saturday, where is it taking place?
So it's
Come to the mic really quickly because I want to thank you as well.
my guy right here.
Yeah.
Shout out.
God bless you too, young man, because I had to start
Like
emailing.
taking this walk. You know what I mean? It's been outstanding. I'm a track this other guy. Let's go back and see what his name is real fast. I'm gonna go back and what's his name?
47 members.
Okay, so Yo Moolah. That's his name? Yo Moolah. So he the next one that's taking this walk, his journey, and I'm gonna see if he on any other kind of other platforms. It don't really say Venmo, Cash App. That's his GoFundMe shit. Um, yeah, I'm gonna take a look to see if he on Twitch or something like that, and I'm gonna try to follow his process too. I should have followed Humble Zay's process from the beginning. That would have been some good content for other people. I'm sure other people use his content and make reaction videos. So I'm gonna see if anybody else is doing something interesting too. I'm gonna start taking a look at other people that might be doing something like this. I know I ain't. I ain't no ways hell I'm taking no motherfucking 4 month walk. That ain't going shit. I probably couldn't even try 3 days. It'd be over for that. 3 days, 4 days. It's over for that. It'll be over for that. I'm a little too old to be taking no shit. A week walk. Like fuck that. Damn near like 4 months. It's over for that. But like I said, I'm gonna start tracking this guy too. He the next one. He's the next guy that's taking a walk from he doing it from Brooklyn. He doing it from Brooklyn to California. So I'm gonna be taking a look at his walk, y'all, his process, and I'm probably gonna come back live to see if I got any some more content to talk about and shit like that. Open topic conversations on here. I'm gonna start bringing, like I said, I be gaming on here too. So I do a lot of different kind of